Hello, everyone. Welcome back to ABC Learning English, the podcast where we help you learn real, everyday English. I'm your host, Mark.
And I'm your co-host, Sarah. Hello, everyone. We're so happy that you are here with us today, whether you're driving your car, cleaning your house, or just drinking a cup of coffee. Thank you for spending your time with us.
That is right, Sarah. We love our listeners. Learning English can sometimes feel difficult, but here at ABC Learning English, we want to make it fun, easy, and relaxing.
Exactly. You do not need to stress. Just listen, relax, and practice with us. How are you feeling today, Mark?
I'm feeling great today, Sarah. The sun is shining. I had a delicious breakfast, and I'm very excited about today's topic. How about you? How was your weekend?
My weekend was very nice and quiet. I stayed at home, I watched a funny movie, and I read a good book. I feel very rested. But Mark, you said you're excited about today's topic. What are we talking about today?
Today, we are going to talk about something everyone loves. We are going to talk about travel. Specifically, we are going to share stories about a memorable trip.
Oh, I love talking about travel. A memorable trip. Let us explain that word quickly. memorable, memorable. It means something that is so good or so special that you will always remember it. You do not forget it.
Perfect explanation, Sarah. A memorable trip is a vacation or holiday that stays in your heart forever. Today, Sarah and I are going to tell you about our favorite trips. We are going to use the past tense because these trips happened in the past.
Yes, and we will also teach you some very useful vocabulary and phrasal verbs for traveling. So make sure you listen carefully.
Are you ready, Sarah?
I'm ready. Let's get started.
Okay, Sarah, I want to hear your story first. Tell me about a memorable trip you took. Where did you go?
Well, my most memorable trip happened 2 years ago. I traveled to Kyoto in Japan. Have you ever been to Japan, Mark?
No. I have never been to Japan, but I am going to visit Tokyo next year. I am planning a trip right now. Please tell me more about Kyoto. Who did you go with?
I went with my best friend, Emily. We planned the trip for 6 months. We were very excited. On the first day, we set off very early in the morning. We took a taxi to the airport at 5 a.m.
Wow, 5 a.m. is very early. Did you sleep on the airplane?
Yes, I slept for the whole flight. When we arrived in Japan, we took a fast train to Kyoto. The first thing we did was find our hotel. We checked in at the front desk, left our heavy bags in our room, and then we went outside immediately. We wanted to look around the city.
That sounds wonderful. What did the city look like?
It was beautiful, Mark. The streets were clean and there were so many old traditional buildings, but I have a funny story. On our second day, Emily and I got lost.
Oh no, you got lost? What happened? Did you have a map?
We had a map on our phone, but my phone battery died. It went to 0%. We were walking in a beautiful bamboo forest, and suddenly we did not know where we were. We did not know how to go back to the hotel.
Were you scared?
A little bit at first, but the local people were very friendly. I asked a kind woman for help. I used very simple English and some hand gestures. She smiled and showed us the way to the bus station. It was a great experience because we met nice people.
That is a great story. Getting lost can be scary, but it is also an adventure. What about the food? What did you eat?
Oh, the food was amazing. We decided to try out a lot of street food. We ate sushi, hot noodles, and sweet rice cakes. Everything was delicious. At the end of the week, it was time to pack up and go home. I was very sad to leave. It was truly a breathtaking trip.
Breathtaking. What a great word. Thank you for sharing your story, Sarah. It sounds like the perfect vacation.
You're welcome. Now it is your turn, Mark. Tell our listeners and me about your memorable trip. Where did you travel to?
My memorable trip was very different from yours. I did not go to a big city. Last summer, I traveled to the Scottish Highlands. It is a very wild and beautiful place in Scotland.
Oh, I love nature. Did you go with your family?
No, I traveled alone. Sometimes I like to travel by myself because it is very quiet and peaceful. I set off from London by train. The train ride was very long. It took about 8 hours.
8 hours on a train? What did you do for 8 hours?
I read a book, I looked out the window, and I drank a lot of tea. When I finally arrived, I checked into a very small old hotel near a big lake.
A lake in Scotland? Is that where the famous monster lives? The Loch Ness Monster?
Yes, exactly. I stayed near Loch Ness. I looked around the lake, but sadly, I did not see the monster.
Maybe next time? What was the weather like? I hear Scotland is very cold.
Yes, it is. Even in the summer, it was quite cold and windy, but I brought warm clothes. Every morning I woke up early and went hiking in the mountains. The views were breathtaking. You could see green hills and blue water for miles and miles.
Did you get lost like I did?
Actually, yes, one afternoon. I walked too far into the forest. I could not find the path. But I had a real map, a paper map. So I sat on a rock, looked at my map, and found my way back.
That is smart. Paper maps do not need batteries. Did you try out any interesting Scottish food?
I did. I tried a famous Scottish dish called haggis. It is made of meat, oats, and spices. It sounds strange, but I really liked it. After 5 days in the mountains, I had to pack up my bags and take the train back to London. I felt very relaxed and happy.
Wow, that sounds so peaceful, Mark. I think I'm going to visit Scotland next year.
You should. It is a wonderful place.
All right, listeners, did you enjoy those stories? Mark and I used some very important words and phrases. Now it is time for our favorite part of the show, the word tour.
In the word tour, we take 5 to 7 important words or phrases from our stories. We will explain them slowly, spell them for you, and give you more examples. This will help you remember them and use them in your own conversations.
We have 7 wonderful words and phrasal verbs today. Let's start with number 1.
Word number 1 is set off. Let me say that again slowly. Set off. Can you spell that for us, Sarah?
Of course, set is S-E-T, off is O-F-F. Set off.
This is a phrasal verb. To set off means to begin a journey or to start a trip. When you leave your house to go on a vacation, you set off.
Exactly. In my story, I said we set off very early in the morning. This means we left our house and started our trip to Japan early in the morning.
Let me give you another example. Tomorrow we are going to set off for the beach at 8 a.m.
Listeners, now it is your turn. Please repeat after me. Set off. Very good.
Great job now. Let's move to word number 2. The second word is check in. I will repeat it. Check in.
Check is C-H-E-C-K, in is I-N, check in.
To check in means to arrive at a hotel or an airport and show your ticket or your name to the person at the desk. You are telling them, I'm here.
Yes. In Mark's story, he said, I checked into a very small old hotel. This means he arrived at the hotel, gave them his name, and got the key to his room.
Another example, when you arrive at the airport, you must check in your bags.
Now repeat after me. Please check in. Excellent.
Word number 3 is look around. Look around.
Look is L-O-O-K. Around is A-R-O-U-N-D. Look around.
To look around means to walk through a place, like a city, a museum, or a shop, to see what is there. You are exploring. You are looking at things because you are interested.
In my story about Japan, I said we went outside immediately. We wanted to look around the city. We wanted to walk and see the streets and buildings.
Here is one more example. When I go to a new shopping mall, I like to look around before I buy anything.
Your turn. Listeners, repeat after me. Look around. Perfect. You're doing great.
Moving on to word number 4. This is an important one. Get lost. Get lost.
Get is G-E-T, lost is L-O-S-T, get lost.
To get lost means you do not know where you are. You do not know how to find your way home or to your hotel.
This happened to me in Japan. I said, Emily and I got lost in the bamboo forest. Got is the past tense of get. We did not know where we were.
Another example. If you do not have a map in a big city, you might get lost.
Okay, listeners, repeat after me, get lost. Great job. Just remember to always carry a map so you do not get lost.
Good advice, Sarah. Let's look at word number 5. This is my favorite thing to do on a trip. Try out. Try out.
Try is T-R-Y out, is O-U-T, try out.
To try out means to test something to see if you like it. Often we use this for food, activities, or new things.
Yes, in my story, I said we decided to try out a lot of street food. This means we ate many new foods to see if they tasted good.
In my story, I said, I tried out a famous Scottish dish called haggis. I tasted it for the first time.
Let me give a different example. I want to try out that new bicycle before I buy it.
Now it is your time to practice. Repeat after Sarah.
Try out. Wonderful.
We have 2 more words left. Word number 6 is a beautiful adjective. The word is breathtaking. Breathtaking. This is a long word, so listen carefully.
Let me spell it. B-R-E-A-T-H-T-A-K-I-N-G, breathtaking.
This word is made of 2 parts, breath and taking. If something is breathtaking, it is so beautiful or amazing that it takes your breath away. You look at it and you go, wow.
Yes, breathtaking means extremely beautiful. In Mark's story, he said the views in the mountains were breathtaking.
And Sarah said, Kyoto was a breathtaking trip. It was an amazing, beautiful trip.
Let's practice saying this long word. Repeat after me, nice and slow, breathtaking, very good. One more time, a little faster, breathtaking, excellent pronunciation.
Finally, word number 7. Pack up. Pack up.
Pack is P-A-C-K, up is you, pack up.
To pack up means to put all your things into your bags or suitcases because you are leaving a place. Usually you pack up at the end of a trip.
Yes. I said at the end of the week, it was time to pack up and go home. I had to put all my clothes and souvenirs into my suitcase.
Another example. The picnic is over. It is starting to rain. Let's pack up our food and go inside.
Listeners, repeat one last time, pack up. Fantastic.
You all did a fantastic job with the word tour today. Learning new words is great, but to really remember them, you must use them.
Exactly, Mark, we learn by doing. So it is time for our mini exercise for today. We want to hear from you, our amazing listeners.
Today's exercise is very simple, but very helpful. I want you to think about a trip you took in the past. It can be a trip to a different country or just a trip to a different city near your home.
Now choose 2 words or phrases from our word tour today. Let me remind you of the list. Set off, check in, look around, get lost, try out, breathtaking, and pack up.
Choose 2 of those phrases, then write a short comment below this video or podcast episode. Use the 2 words to tell us a tiny story about your trip.
For example, you could write, last year I traveled to New York, I arrived at the hotel and checked in, then I went outside to look around the busy streets.
That is a perfect example, Sarah. Let me give another one. I went to Paris. The Eiffel Tower was breathtaking. I also tried out French bread, and it was delicious.
See, it is very easy. Use simple sentences. Remember to use the past tense if your trip happened in the past.
Please type your sentences in the comments right now. Sarah and I love reading your comments. We will read as many as we can, and we will give a heart to all the correct answers. If you make a small mistake, do not worry. We will reply and help you fix it.
Yes, do not be shy. This is a safe space to practice your English. ABC Learning English is a community, and we are all learning together.
Well, Sarah, I think that is all the time we have for today's episode. We have talked for a long time.
Yes, time goes by so fast when we are having fun. I really enjoyed hearing about your trip to Scotland, Mark.
And I loved hearing about Japan. Most importantly, I hope our listeners enjoyed it too. I hope you learned some useful English today.
Let's do a very fast review today. We talked about a memorable trip. We learned how to use the past tense to tell stories. And we learned 7 new expressions. Set off, check in, look around, get lost, try out, breathtaking, and pack up.
If you want to review this lesson, you can always listen to the podcast again. Repetition is the key to learning a language. Listen while you cook dinner or listen while you take a walk.
And if you found this episode helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. It really helps our channel grow so we can make more free English lessons for you.
Don't forget to share this podcast with your friends or family members who are also learning English.
Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and don't give up. Your English is getting better every single day.
We believe in you. Have a wonderful, breathtaking week, everyone. We will see you next time on ABC Learning English.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.